making the shift from outdoor fall fun to indoor winter wonder an easy one for you today, offering a list of cheap and free activities that you can do without, I love this disclaimer, without having to brave the cold. Natalie Oki with the website Utah's Adventure Family. She's here to share her favorite winter fun finds. Great to have you.
Good to see you.
So I didn't really think about this. New mom, 1-year-old, just entering the family fun scene, but my producer pointed out winter activities can be pretty expensive because summer, throw the kids outside, it's free and it's fun. You're gonna kind of change that though for us.
Yes, a lot of our snow activities are pricey. Skiing, snowboarding, which are a lot of fun, but
Sure.
expensive if you take the whole family. So we have found some indoor activities so you can stay warm and they're cheap or free.
We love it. This first activity admittedly surprised me a little bit. You're sending us to the zoo.
Yes.
Why is that a good place to go when the weather gets cold?
So first of all, the animals are more active in the winter, especially the big cats, which is a lot of fun. And every last Wednesday in the winter, the Hogle Zoo has a free day. So you can go to the zoo for free and walk around and see the animals. And we bundle up in our coats and we brave the cold and we have fun. And you can sneak into the reptile house if you get cold.
And warm up with the lizards and all of the other friends.
And the aviary also has free days. Well, they're $1 entrance fee every Wednesday, November through March. So that's another place you can go see animals for really cheap.
Well, in Utah, winter lovers know there are days that pop up that are warmer than usual.
Definitely.
A coat, you're good to go.
Yes.
Clark Planetarium also made your list as a great source for family fun.
Yes.
Is it free?
It is free. It's in the Gateway, right by the Children's Museum, but it's free, and they just updated all their exhibits, and they are amazing. We just went last week, and they have so many hands-on things for the kids. So this, you can see in this picture, the big sculpture that the kids can manipulate and move the balls different places. They have a new play area for the kids with a slide and a place to climb into a rocket, and they can pretend to be an astronaut.
I haven't been there in a while, and I didn't realize it was free admission, but look at all of those fun hands-on activities.
My boys loved it. We stayed for 2 hours, so we had to pay $1 for parking. But they wanted to stay longer, but we had to get home. But it's just a lot of fun.
Twist my arm. I guess
know,
we can handle
and
it.
they get to learn about science things, which is so fun.
Anytime you can put education and fun in the same category, that's a win.
Definitely.
All right, this next one, I am proud to say, I actually visited a couple of weeks ago. I went down for the very first time. I was a student at BYU, never went to the old Bean Museum, but took my daughter with my sister and her kids to the new Bean Museum. I was blown away. It's amazing.
It is amazing, and the kids love it, even though the animals aren't alive.
Well, they sure look it from certain angles, I have to say.
Right. The kids just love to be in there and to wander around. One of the great things about the Bean Museum that we love is they have free scavenger hunts that you can just pick up by the front desk. There's a preschool one where they just look for the certain animals. There's an older elementary one where they have to answer questions, so they actually have to pay attention. But our favorite thing to do there are the live animal shows. And so every night they have a free live animal show, or I gather all my neighborhood friends and we request a live animal show, kind of like a little neighborhood preschool group.
And they'll accommodate you.
Yes, if you just send in your request at least a week before, tell them how many kids and what time you want to come, and they'll do it in a special little classroom.
Wow.
And it's really fun. We've done it a couple times, and you see turtles. They'll let the turtles walk around. You can touch the snakes, and it's just a fun way to, you know, be together with your friends and also enjoy the animals.
Totally. It's such a beautiful facility, too.
It
I was
is.
just stunned by the beauty of the building. I was laughing. We walked in, again, having never been there. The first thing you see is that big grizzly bear in the glass case, which they have some pretty convincing audio, right? When you walk by is like motion censored. So I said to the cute student behind the desk, I said, now are all the animals real? You know, because I'm seeing big giraffes and elephants.
Right.
And he went, yeah. He went, well, they're taxidermy. Like he was consoling me that the bear was not going to jump out of the case.
Right.
We got a good laugh over that. But anyway, I was so impressed. So the Bean Museum, definitely something to put on your list. If your kids lean more toward trucks and tanks, you're recommending the Fort Douglas Museum.
Yeah, so we found this museum. It's on the University of Utah campus, so the Bean Museum down at BYU. This one's up here in Salt Lake.
Okay.
And it's focused on the armed forces, and they have different exhibits from the different wars inside. So there's the Revolutionary War or the Civil War, and then there's like this place that looks like a ship if you were in the Navy.
How fun. Look at that captain.
He loved it. He loved pretending to be the captain. But if you go outside, so this can be an indoor-outdoor adventure, they have tanks, helicopters, all sorts of military vehicles that you can walk right up next to, look inside. And my boys just love that. They think it is so cool, and they played Army Men for like weeks after we visited this museum.
They did. Their play took on a new theme after that.
Yes.
Your next pick, also free, also fun, and it will have your husbands doing cartwheels. You're sending us to Cabela's.
Yes, so lots of people have probably heard of Cabela's. It's a pretty big store, but you can go and visit and have a lot of fun. They have some of those taxidermied animals that we mentioned at the Bean Museum, and we love to go in, and they have a large fish tank where the fish are swimming around, and we spend a few minutes checking them out. Sometimes they're feeding them, which can be a lot of fun.
I've heard, do they still feed the fish?
Yes.
Okay.
And then we just wander through the store. You can also feed the fish for a quarter. So bring a quarter and you can throw the food in, and there's a million fish in there. So it's crazy. And if you want to, you can splurge and play the rifle game upstairs for, I think it's 50 cents. And they can shoot the pretend rifles at the little things.
Natalie. Such a splurge.
I know.
And you know, that store's big enough, you don't feel like you're causing a disruption to other shoppers or to the whole retail atmosphere.
And it can be a quick adventure too. If you don't want to spend the whole day, we like to kind of stop in there for a half hour or so.
Your last pick is a fun idea, especially if you have kids who love trains. And I haven't heard about this one. Tell us about the train shop.
Okay, this is my favorite one we're sharing today.
Really?
We just went and visited last week so I could get some new pictures.
Where is it?
So it's about 30th South on State Street, right here in Salt Lake. So they have a store called the Train Shop, and you'll walk in and you'll see all their parts for the model trains. But if you go to the back, they have all these model trains set up, and you can drive them for just a quarter. So you put it in, and you can see the little screen there that he was playing with. You can pick how fast it goes. You can turn the lights on. You can ring the bell.
Cool.
And they have a Harry Potter train. They have Thomas.
Oh, wow.
And then if you want to extra splurge for $2.50, you can ride their bigger train. You can see right there, my son's riding it. And it goes, right now it's set up for Christmas, and you can ride through, and they have Santa and little things.
I had no idea this even existed.
It is so fun. My boys love going there. And so you do have to pay to do it, but we give them all $1, and then they can pick, which trains they want to drive, and then it doesn't cost us too much.
Natalie warned you, super splurge at $2.50. So that tells you we really matched our criteria here on Free Family Fun. Thank you so much. Great ideas. Where can we get more out and about ideas?
UtahsAdventureFamily.com. We're always sharing lots of fun family adventures.
You are, and we appreciate it. So thanks for stopping by with this list. We'll link you over to that family adventure website from our website. Just go to studio5.ksl.com. And this topic of family adventures, family fun, it's one we tackle quite regularly here on the show. So if you're looking for a whole new batch of ideas, access our search engine in the upper right-hand corner of your screen. Type in family fun or out and about, and you will have hundreds of ideas at your fingertips. So promising no bored days ahead as the winter season progresses.